Everything that you've been told about learning to code is wrong. Not slightly wrong, completely wrong. Because the idea that you need years of experience, thousands of hours of practice, and a computer science degree just to build something real, well, that whole belief system is collapsing right now in real time. And the people who are winning, well, they're not the ones with the most experience either. They're beginners. Developers who've been coding for decades are getting lapped by people who started 6 months ago because those beginners skipped the old playbook entirely and then went straight to building with AI. No gatekeeping, no grinding through tutorials that teach you things that AI can already do for you. So that gap between someone who knows how to use AI and someone who doesn't is growing every single day. And right now, that gap is just so wide that a complete beginner with the right approach can build apps better and faster than 99% of traditional developers. And that's not hype. I'm gonna show you exactly how in this video. The AI tool that will build the entire app for us is Base44. They are one of the best AI builders at this moment. I add a special link in the description below so you can go ahead and check them out too. Now, if you want to master AI tools and learn how to build profitable SaaS apps and websites and AI agents and mobile apps with AI, I've created a complete masterclass that shows you exactly how to do it step by step. And this masterclass normally costs $499 to join, but since you are watching this video, you can join completely free. Thank you. So check out that link in the description below to get free access to my masterclass, and you can start building your own AI-powered business today. All right, let's get started. Before we start building, I want to properly introduce you to Base44 because this platform just really completely changes how non-technical people like yourself can create apps. Base44 is an AI-powered app builder that lets you create fully functional web apps just by describing what you want in plain language. Now, the goal of the platform is to make app development really just accessible to anyone and everyone, even if you have zero coding experience. What makes Base44 stand out is how different it feels from traditional no-code tools. Most no-code platforms still require a lot of manual setup using drag and drop builders and templates and workflows and third-party integrations. And then after a while, that process can just become just as confusing as coding itself, especially for beginners trying to build something more advanced. Base44 just removes most of that complexity. You just simply describe, again, what you want, you explain the features you need, and then the platform generates the application for you automatically from a single prompt. Now, behind the scenes, Base44 is building the entire stack for you. It generates the front-end interface, the back-end logic, the database, the user authentication, and even the hosting all at once. Everything is just connected and ready to use right away without any extra setup or technical configuration. And that's why the platform is becoming just so popular among founders and freelancers and small business owners and complete beginners who do want to turn their ideas into real working apps without hiring developers or learning how to code first. So let's start by getting familiar with the platform itself here. Creating an account on Base44 is really straightforward. You just sign up, verify your email, and then once you do log in, you are taken directly to the main dashboard here where you can immediately start building. So the first thing that you will notice is how simple the interface actually looks, because right in the center of the screen, there is a large prompt box asking what you want to build. And that is the core of the entire platform here because almost everything starts through conversation. Under the prompt box, you'll also see category shortcuts like tasks and workflows, CRM and sales, finance and booking. So these mainly are here to help spark ideas or give you a starting direction if you're not completely sure yet what to build. And as you do scroll down here, you can see your recent apps along with community templates created by other users. So these templates, they can be useful if you do want inspiration or you want to just quickly study how other apps are structured before building your own. Now, once you enter an app, the layout becomes even easier to understand. You have the chat panel here where you send your prompts and refinements, the live preview here where you can instantly see changes happening in real time, and the editor where you can manage and review the structure of the app itself. So everything here is designed around keeping the process just simple and visual so you can focus more on the idea instead of all the technical setup. Base44 also uses a freemium pricing model. So there's a free plan that comes with 25 message credits. Then higher tiers like Starter and Builder that increase your limits and also unlock more features as your projects grow. Now, the credit system is important to understand early on because there are two different types. So, message credits are used whenever you send a prompt to create or modify your app. Then, integration credits work differently because they are consumed when users inside your app trigger connected services like Google Workspace or Slack integrations. Once you understand how the dashboard here and how the credits work, then the entire platform will be really approachable, even if this is your first time building an app. But here's the thing though, because as you've seen, Base 44 is incredibly powerful, but still most people don't know how to use it properly. They end up building basic apps that don't make money, or websites that can't even convert. And that's exactly why I created my own complete Base 44 masterclass. Inside of my course, I'm going to show you step by step how to build profitable SaaS businesses, high converting websites, and mobile apps, all using, of course, AI with zero coding required. You're going to learn how to build AI agents that solve real problems and generate recurring revenue. Also, the exact prompts and strategies I use to create professional websites in minutes, along with how to clone successful apps and then add your own profitable twist, and my proven system for turning Base 44 projects into actual income streams. Now, this is not just theory. I'm going to walk you through real builds. I'm going to show you my exact process. And of course, I'm going to give you the templates and the frameworks that have helped my students launch their own successful AI-powered businesses. And again, this masterclass normally costs $499 to join, but only for the people that are watching this video. Thank you so much. You can join completely free. So if you are serious about building something profitable with AI in 2026, you got to click that link in the description to join my Base 44 masterclass, because I promise you, your future self would thank you for taking action today instead of just watching another tutorial. So before we actually build out the app, there is one important thing to understand about working with AI tools like Base 44, because your mindset has a huge impact on the results that you get. Now, building with AI is less about manually constructing everything step by step, and really more about directing the system towards an outcome. People who struggle with AI app builders usually just try to control every tiny detail too early, while the people getting the best results just focus on describing what they want the final product to do. And once you approach it that way, then the entire process just becomes much easier to manage. So rather than figuring out how to create a dashboard, connect a database, or structure authentication all manually, you just describe the result that you want and then let Base 44 handle the technical execution behind the scenes. Your prompts also matter more than most people realize. A vague prompt almost always creates a vague app. If you only say something like, "build me a fitness app," then the AI has to guess what you actually mean. So the more specific that you are about features and design and users and functionality, then the closer the first version will be to what you actually had in mind. Now, another thing to understand early on is that building with AI is a conversation. You should expect to refine things across multiple prompts rather than trying to get the perfect app in one message. So small adjustments, testing features, improving layouts, and then refining functionality are all part of the normal workflow here. At the same time, there is a point where restarting is really just smarter than endlessly fixing. If the overall structure of the app just feels wrong from the beginning, writing a better first prompt and generating a cleaner foundation is often usually much faster than patching a broken setup through dozens of corrections. Base 44 can also handle the technical side extremely well, but it still depends on your direction and your judgment. You decide what the app should do, who it's for, what a good result looks like. Then the AI builds out the system, but the vision still comes from you. And now that we understand the basics, let's go ahead and build the first app. Base 44 gives you two ways to start. You can either build from scratch using your own prompts, or you can go ahead and just browse the community templates and then customize something that already exists for you. And templates are useful if you want inspiration or a quick starting point. But for this build here, we're going to start from scratch, so the app is created around the exact idea that we want. And the first prompt is important because it gives Base 44 the foundation for the entire app. A strong prompt should explain what the app does, what users can do inside of it, what pages or sections it needs, and what kind of design style that you want. So the clearer the first prompt is, then the better the first version will be. So for this project, I'm going to enter this prompt: Build an exercise tracker app where users can log their workouts by entering the exercise name, duration in minutes, and intensity level. The app should show a dashboard with a summary of today's activity, a full log of all past workouts, and a weekly overview showing total workout minutes per day. Use a clean, modern design with a dark color scheme. So after sending that prompt, Base 44 will then start generating the full app in real time. As you can see, the interface just coming together along with the database structure and the logic that connects just everything all behind the scenes. So there's no need for you to manually create tables, wire up forms, or configure the layout one piece at a time. The app just starts taking shape directly from that first prompt. And once the first version is ready, then the next step is to just review it and improve upon it through the chat interface. And this is where the process becomes more like a conversation. So you look at what Base 44 created, then we decide what needs to be added or adjusted, and then we send a follow-up prompt. So for example, after looking at the first version, say I want to add workout categories like cardio, strength, and flexibility, but I don't want to break the whole structure that already exists. So I'm going to use discuss mode first and ask, I want to add a way for users to categorize their workouts by type, such as cardio, strength, and flexibility. What is the simplest way to add this without restructuring the existing app? Walk me through the options before making any changes. And with that, discuss mode is useful because it does let you plan the change before applying it. So that way you can understand the best approach, you can avoid unnecessary rebuilds, and you can make targeted improvements without starting the whole app all over again. At this point, the app is already functional, so the next step is improving it and making it really more personalized. And this is where customization becomes really important because small visual and structural changes can really completely change how professional the final app looks and feels. Now, one of the easiest places to start is the design itself. And Base 44 allows you to change your colors and spacing and layouts and component styling just by describing the look that you want through the chat. Now, the more detailed you are, of course, about the visual direction, the more accurate the results usually are on the first generation. So for this exercise tracker app, I do want to improve the overall look and make the interface feel cleaner and more modern. So I'm going to send this prompt. Update the color scheme to use deep navy and electric blue as the primary colors. Increase the spacing between sections on the dashboard and make the workout log cards more compact with rounded corners. And as soon as that prompt is submitted, Base 44 applies those design updates directly to our existing app. And we can immediately preview the changes and see how the darker color palette here works, how the improved spacing and the updated cards make the dashboard just feel much more polished. So going one change at a time also makes the process easier to control because now you can clearly see what each prompt is affecting before moving on. After improving the design, I do want to expand the functionality a little more by adding a dedicated goals page. Because right now, users can track workouts and view their activity history, but adding goals would just make the app feel much more interactive and useful long term, because now users can actively track their progress towards a target. So to add that feature, let's send over this prompt. Add a goals page where users can set a weekly workout target in minutes and see a progress bar showing how close they are to hitting their goal for the current week. So once the generation finishes from that prompt, Base 44 automatically creates the new page. It integrates it into the existing navigation and it connects the logic needed for tracking weekly progress. So there was no need to manually create the layout, configure progress calculations, or restructure the app to make room for the feature itself. And the final customization that I want to add is user authentication, because this becomes very important anytime an app stores personal information, because every user should have their own private account and data. So for an exercise tracker especially, users should only be able to access their own workout history and their goals. So for the final step, here's the prompt we'll use. Enable user authentication so that each user has their own private account and can only see their own workout logs and goals. So after base 44 applies that change, the app becomes much closer to a real production-ready product because users can now create accounts, securely manage their own data, and then use the app privately without seeing anyone else's information. One of the best parts about base 44 is just how fast you can go from idea to a live product, because after finishing the exercise tracker app, publishing it only takes a single click. And I'm just going to press the publish button here in the top right corner of the editor, and base 44 instantly handles the rest. The platform automatically deploys the app, it hosts it for you, and generates a live shareable URL within seconds. So there's no need to configure servers or manage hosting providers or even go through a whole complicated deployment process before people can even access the app. So as soon as the publishing process finishes, I can now open the live version directly in my browser, and I can test the app exactly the way an actual user would see it. So at this point, the project has officially moved beyond the building phase because it's now a real working web app that anyone on the planet can access through the link. So publishing is also where the feedback loop really starts, because once other people begin using the app, you can then collect opinions, spot weak points, and figure out which features are genuinely useful. And then you can go ahead and jump back into base 44, refine the app further through additional prompts, and just continue improving the experience over time without starting over from scratch. Before you build more apps in base 44, there are a few habits that will make the process just much smoother and help you save credits along the way. Now, the first habit is writing clearer prompts. A good prompt should not only say what feature you want, but also explain how it should behave and what it should look like inside the app. So the more detail you give up front, the less time we're going to have to spend fixing unclear results afterward. Discuss mode is also really useful here before making bigger changes, because instead of immediately applying a new feature, you can just talk through the whole idea first and then ask base 44 what the simplest or safest approach would be. And this helps you confirm the direction before spending a build credit. It also helps to iterate one change at a time. So make a specific update, review the result, and only move forward once you're happy with that one change. Because when you stack too many changes into one prompt, the result just becomes much harder to control. And if something breaks, it is much harder to know which part caused the problem. And if you treat the process more like a focused conversation, base 44 just becomes much easier to work with. Clear prompt, review, refine, and then just repeat. That simple rhythm will get you better apps without wasting unnecessary messages or credits. And that's the full process of building and launching an app with base 44, because we went from a simple idea to a fully working exercise tracker with custom styling and goals, authentication, and a live published version, all through prompts and conversation. So what makes this exciting is not just how fast the app was built, but really how accessible the entire process has become. You no longer need a full development team or months of technical learning just to turn an idea into something functional. So if you can clearly explain what you want to build, then you can already get surprisingly far. And honestly, that changes a lot. It means ideas can be tested faster, projects can evolve quicker, and people who normally would never touch app development can now suddenly start creating real products. So spend some time experimenting with it, try out some different prompts, improve your own workflows, rebuild ideas, and then see what happens when you treat AI like a creative building partner instead of just another chatbot. There's just so much more possible with these tools than most people realize. Thank you for watching and investing your time with me today. I'll see you at the next one.